Hola family, welcome back to another video. So this video will be a girl talk video. Number one is live below your means. If you're taking a loan out to get plastic surgery, should you be getting plastic surgery? Can you really afford plastic surgery if you're taking out a loan? Another example is if you're paying for your wig, or some wigs are expensive, some wigs are £500. If you make wigs, girl, do your thing, boo. But if you pay for your wig on a monthly basis, if you're paying for your dermal fillers or your Botox on a monthly basis, and you're waiting to be paid at the end of the month to be able to pay for these things, can you really afford it? That's another example. Why is this really important? This is really important because if you're doing stuff, and you're, first of all, I'm gonna be real, you don't really need the plastic surgery. If females and males, if everyone woke up, because males are just as bad as girls, except males say very shh. They don't say they're getting plastic surgery. They don't say nothing. And then you see the results and you're like, ooh, he got plastic surgery. But girls are very open. Girls want that reassurance. Girls go to, like, they just want to be told, or they're more open and they talk about it a bit more than about it. Do you know where you stand with your figures? Do you know where you stand with your numbers? Do you know what you can afford and what you can't afford? Dermal fillers and Botox and all of this and the plastic surgery, you don't really need it. Like, I just feel like it's a mindset. And I feel like everyone that gets plastic surgery should have counseling with it, should have hypnotherapy. Do you know how many people I know get liposuction and then a year later it's like the weight came back, and it's like, girl, you didn't really understand it, because it's all in the mind. So if you don't control your mind, the mind will control you. Remember that. Next, number two is community. You are the average of the 3 people you hang around. So you make sure that you're hanging around with that people that are going to uplift you, not bring you down. It's either you're going to tap into certain energy, right? If you're hanging out with people that are uninspired and broke, my friend, they will just drain you. If you're hanging out around with go-getters, people that are like about their hustle, that are about like their goals and their dreams, you're gonna tap into that energy and you will feel energized. Community is very important, because at the end of the day, we all need support. We all need, it's nice to know you have a friend. It's nice to know you can count on someone. It's nice to know that, or hang out at the weekends. With the power of the internet, with where it be Facebook groups, where it be different professional websites, where it be LinkedIn, where it be Facebook groups, the internet, podcasts, YouTube, you can connect with people. Even though you're not speaking to them, who inspires you? You should know who is inspiring you. If you're not around the kind of people, or you don't have friends that you're like, wow, like, damn, these are my people, and say for example you've outgrown that kind of environment, you've outgrown certain places, people, situations, just know you have the internet, you have professional websites, you have Facebook groups, and say for example you're curious about cars, you're curious about aircrafts, you're curious about spirituality, you're curious about, you have podcasts, you can connect with people, you can go to events, you can go to, at work everyone's talking about meetup.com, where you type in certain things, or it be spirituality, or it be aircrafts, or it be Zumba, or they host different things, and it's like a community. You join a group and you can attend these different events and you can meet people, you can network. So just know that with the power of the internet, it gives you options to do different things. Next one for our money habit is skills. Skills pay the bills. So I need you to always be learning, to always be educating yourself, to always be getting those skills, updating those skills, because information and things are always evolving, they're always changing. And I don't want you to be that person that gets replaced by a machine. You go to Argos, you go to Tesco, you go to Aldi, you go to the banks, you're being replaced by a machine. Say for example, they'll be like, oh yeah, cash out. We do it ourselves with a machine. So I don't want you to be in a position where you lose your robots doing the job, because robots are now in cafes serving coffee. I want you to always keep learning, always be curious, tap into that, tap into your curiosity. You want to know more, get the book. You want to know more, attend the lecture. You want to know more, ask questions, connect with different people. Be like, I don't know you, but I just thought I'd approach you and ask you. I saw your video, I saw your book, I've read your article, and I had questions about this. Email. Listen, the worst thing someone could say is they could say no, and that is okay. Get comfortable with people telling you no. Get comfortable with no. Some people are busy, maybe it's not the right timing, but I just want you to never give up, keep going. Next is have a side hustle. I believe everyone has a purpose, everyone has a gift. Where it be with animals, where it be with children, where it be looking after older people, where it be cooking is really big. What is your gift? use your gift and create a side hustle around it. My friend just made 8 grand off Depop. That's the skill. The pictures, how she does it, how she kind of keeps up with the comments, the postage. Not everyone can say they've made 8 grand off Depop. Selling and reselling. I only made 800 off eBay. Next, this is really, really important. The next one that I'm going to talk about is know where you stand with your money. How much money are you making? What expenses is going through? What's going in? What's coming out? I actually heard this on a podcast with Angie Lee. And she was like, listen, you need to pour yourself a glass of wine and you need to go through it. And then true say, I actually did this. And honestly, I saved so much money because I was seeing what I was spending on, what I was doing, what services I was getting, what standing orders I had. And then I was kind of like just working through it, and then you analyze, do I really need that? Should I be spending that amount of money? Will it be on Uber? Will it be eating out? Will it be clothes? The blessing or the benefit or the eye opener that you get with this is that you can now reevaluate and analyze. How can I save money? Should I be spending that amount of money on that? Is it really worth my time, my energy spending so much on clothes when I could do something else with the money? I would highly, highly, highly recommend to everyone, just get used to working with the numbers, knowing how much is going on your bills, how much is going with your expenses, how much are you making, how much is coming in. It is a little bit boring, but you should be knowing, you should be confident, you should be comfortable with your numbers. You should know how much you have at the end of the month after you've paid your bills, after you've done what you've had to do. Guys, it's not easy. That is it for today. Hope you liked the video. Your girl loves you. Wishing you nothing but love, success, health and wealth. Go get it, girl. Listen, no one does you like you do you, okay? You are so used to your own features. You don't even know how beautiful you are. So yeah, your girl loves you. Hasta luego.